Peace and blessings, collective. Oh my God, it's December. It's been like a month since we talked, and I'm gonna do a card pull today. Yeah, it's just been a minute since we talked, so I'm excited. I feel like I've been mad in like my what do you call it? My dark worker side lately, and like really in tune with myself and my own individual journey and my own life, and feeding into the things that I need and paying attention to like the messages that I need to receive. So it feels really good to come here at least like monthly and talk to the collective and share with the collective, especially with like, you know, us being in the season of giving. I gotta say right now, I'm feeling like 5 minutes ago before I shower, I was feeling a little low vibrational because I feel like this season sometimes I can get so consumed with things and like buying things and spending money, and like it's easy for me to get real into the things of this earth, and for me to forget that like I am just here on this earth, but I am not of this earth, you know. And to it's easy for me to get distracted by the things here that feel good and taste good and smell good and look good, you know. And I feel like especially with like the holidays, it's a lot easier to get consumed in superficial things and things that, you know, we can't actually leave this earth with. And I just came home and I was like, I just have so much stuff. Like, I just want to get rid of stuff. And like, I'm buying things and like spending unnecessary money and like eating out a lot lately. So I appreciate it though. I appreciate the awareness that I have of it. And the fact that it has caused me once again to realize that I am shifting away from my path and the things that like are important to me right now, and really getting back to myself and like appreciating like solitude and the little things in life that aren't, you know, that money can't buy, like peace and solitude and the people that I love and the memories that we share together. And like, you know, it's not all about how much money you have, or what you can give, what you can buy for people, what you can do for people, but how you authentically can show up in your relationships with them and in your relationship with yourself. And a part of that is realizing that we will fall off the wagon sometimes. So I'm appreciative of the fact that I noticed myself falling off the wagon, and now I'm like shifting this thing to get a little back to where I want to be, and you know, who I know I am and what I know that I'm here to do, as opposed to getting so caught in the holiday season and the spending seasons and everything. So that was just a little where I am mentally. But I think that this will be good because we haven't talked in ignore my nails, bro. I just got these done last week. But even that I'm mad about. Like, it's a part of me that loves things and it's a part of me that hates it. Like, I don't even want nails. I don't even want to pay to get my nails done. Even like, this shit doesn't even matter. I could die tomorrow and none of it would matter. It literally would not. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the ancestors have for us. I know like the holidays are not the easiest time for everybody, and that we are all going through like our own journeys and our own shit and dealing with our own shadows as we are now in winter season, the winter solstice. So yeah, to pray, dear universe, ancestors, spirit guides, warriors, ancestors of the past, present, and the future, please bring us some messages, help me deliver some messages to the collective that you deem necessary at this time concerning ourselves, our love, our health, our wealth, our mental state and whatever it is that you deem necessary at this time, our relationships. And we thank you in advance for everything. Ashe. So it is. So let's see. Let's see what the collective has for us tonight. Oh, wow. Justice. I love that. That's such a good note. Oh, wow. I feel emotional. It is my time of the month, but it is crazy. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of things, collective, that we have been going through and that we battle with. And everybody else who was on the list this year to be God's strongest soldier, which is like all of us. I feel like this justice card speaks of like what 2023 holds, and time really doesn't exist, but I will say that the beautiful thing about the ending of this year is that we know that we're stepping into a new beginning. And all endings really lead to new beginnings, which is beautiful. Even though technically the new year doesn't start until like April, spring season, but I am all here to celebrate all new beginnings. Let's get another card, which is the collective. What should we be looking forward to? I love that note. I love that. Yeah. What's next? Wow. You didn't want me to keep talking about justice. I think so. Let's see what the Prince of Wands. The Adventurer of Passion. And maybe that is finding justice in the things that we are passionate about. I feel like living in this world, sometimes it's like so hard to do the things that we actually love to do and that we feel passionate about, because like we have to make money. But I feel like a lot of times we get in our own way and in our own head, and like society doesn't help, because society won't sit there and be like, I feel like society won't sit there and be like, oh wow. Yeah, you could definitely make money doing this. Yeah, you can definitely follow your dreams. But I will say that message came up. Me and Bay were delivered that message recently of not letting the devil get into you, into your mind, and not letting the devil win this time. I feel like the Chariot really wants to come out, so I'm gonna take it. But yeah, don't let devil energy trick you out of the things that are meant for you. Literally, I've said this multiple times, the closer that you get to your dreams, to the things that you want to accomplish, to where you're supposed to be, to your 10 of Cups, like the more devil energy will try to snatch that shit away from you, creep into your dreams, creep into your subconscious. And like a lot of times I feel like we assume devil energy is like an outside source, but a lot of times it's our own fucking shadow and our own like negative self-talk and like self-doubt and like overthinking habits, and like, which is why I feel like remembering that we are in this world and not of this world is powerful, because we understand how powerful our mind is and how much we can actually control it, as opposed to giving it control over us, you know? So try not to fall too deep. I mean, we have to go down to the shadows of our soul, and that's part of the shadow work, is getting to know the darker parts of you and the parts that are like negative and self-doubting, but you know, to comfort them and to grow with them. Not to let it overpower you. You can't, don't, you know, stay strong. Remember the light being that you are when you go down there, when you visit those parts of you, and when, you know, when depression comes, let depression come and let it go. It's the ebb and flow of life. Being okay with being sad some days, and remember another sun will come out tomorrow. We're only a day away. Literally. Even if it's only out for like 3 hours. Better than nothing. Oh, you know what? We'll take this. Should we put that there? Okay, let's clarify for the Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot. I feel like there is a lot of major arcana cards coming out. Also keep in mind that Mars is still retrograde until next month, so we might just be in the thick of it at this very moment. You know, if you feel yourself getting into more arguments or feeling more like aggressive lately, just go with it, but don't let it overtake you. The energies of the planets right now might be like pushing you to the edge, so try not to lose your head. This last month it'll get easier and projects will start to move. I have to remind myself that, because I'm like, I forgot that Mars was retrograde, which like can be beneficial but also can like slow down projects. It can slow down your patience, you know. So once Mars goes direct next month, I think that it'll be a lot easier for us. We're almost there. We are almost there. Do not give up, collective. You are doing so great. You've been so patient. You've made it through so many challenges and you've grown. And don't let devil energy get the best of you. Don't let yourself talk yourself out of greatness, you know? Can we get, let's just clarify. The Chariot. Wow, I feel so tired. I'm like happy that I feel tired, but like I didn't even drink any of my chamomile tea. That was horrible. Let me care. Can we clarify the Chariot? The Chariot. I was like so mad. I'm gonna take it. Oh wow. Oh. I was so mad at myself for a minute because I told somebody that I would do something and I completely forgot to do it. And it was like literally the smallest, most mundane, simplest task ever. But I felt so bad that I forgot, because I was like, wow, this motherfucker did not forget when I asked, and I did. And it made me feel really bad. And, you know, luckily, which I probably still like go back and forth about it a little bit in my head, but I feel like a lot more patient with myself these days. So I feel like that's what, yeah. If you feel like you haven't been patient with yourself, you know, give yourself some grace. Ace of Pentacles, I love that. Okay, so let's clarify for this Hierophant Princess of Wands, since we got 3 cards. So we're doing a 3-card pool. Hierophant Princess of Wands. Yeah, give yourself grace, man. You are literally here to make mistakes. It's a part of life. It's okay. The people who love you are gonna love you regardless. They'll keep loving you. You know, all that matters is that you genuinely pour into the connections that genuinely pour into you, and that we give each other grace, which starts by giving ourselves grace when we fuck up, because nobody is perfect at all. You cannot be perfect for anybody else. You can't even be perfect for yourself. as much as we want to. It's illogical, impossible, and it's no fucking fun. I be like quoting myself all the time. Really my ancestors, because they had to. Okay, let's clarify. Clarify. Princess of Wands, Princesa, Princesa. Two of Swords. Let's clarify. Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Temperance. I don't know. Death card, Judgment card, but the Eight of Swords. Was it one of those or no? Temperance, Queen of Wands. There was a lot of cards, so I didn't want to pull it. Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. Okay, Justice, Prince of Wands. Let's clarify. Justice and the Prince of Wands. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so first up we got Justice, Major Arcana, clarified by Prince of Wands, clarified by Five of Pentacles. Justice. The scales of cosmic balance, balance, adjustment, consequence, and effect, weighing things up. And then the Prince of Wands. Adventure of Passion, and then the Five of Pentacles. The Outcast. This is interesting. I mean, and like, in plain English, the way it seems like it feels like justice is coming for those who want to chase their passions. Those who may feel like an outcast when they do. I feel like regardless, justice is coming. So if there are certain things that you've been putting your energy into manifesting for a while, newly, whatever, things that you've been putting your mind to, things that you know are unique to like your personal journey, things that you feel passionate about, things that make you feel kind of like an outcast from other people. I feel like the universe is saying to like keep chasing that. Keep chasing it, keep following it, keep believing in it, because justice is coming. So like don't get tricked, don't get triggered, don't fall off the wagon. Don't fall off the wagon, because justice is coming, and the things that you are putting your mind to are coming to fruition. And next we have Temperance, another major arcana. The angel on the middle way, temperance in moderation, avoiding excess, virtue instead of vice, finding a middle way. Wow, that's so crazy. Literally, temperance energy is really, that's what I felt as soon as I came home. I was like, why? Like, why did I went excessively, overtly, like, off the wagon. And I feel like temperance energy is reminding us to find the middle ground, you know, like, maybe not spending on nothing, but like finding that middle way, or like not getting people gifts, but figuring out what, you know, like I've been really thinking like I have a lot of things that I could give away, you know, to people, like just give away. So for me, it'll like clear my space more so I can receive more blessings, but also I can share the blessings that I already have with other people who may be in need of them or who may appreciate them more than I do in this moment. So finding the middle way and whatever it is, whatever circumstances that comes to for you, you know, because that could mean a lot of things. The flowing beauty of fire, Queen of Wands. The flowing beauty of fire. And then the Nine of Cups. Nine is completion, achievement, awareness. The blessings of satisfaction. I feel like when you think about temperance energy, it kind of feels like air energy because it's like going with the flow, like finding the middle way, not being like too stubborn or too stuck in the energy. And like air and fire, like air brings more fire. So I feel like being in that energy of balance and finding the middle way, being like kind of, what's the word? Like not fixed on things happening a certain way, not fixed on life going a certain way, not fixed on anything in particular, but open-minded. Like, universe, show me how good it gets. And being open to whatever that is. And in that, lighting more candles in your life, you know, lighting more projects, like things happening easier, connections happening easier, doors opening easier by being more open to see what happens and less fixed on your own perception of how things should go, which ultimately brings satisfaction, because most of the times it's our own expectations that fuck us up in the end, when really, you know, if we weren't so fixed on that specific outcome, then we could see the beauty in whatever it is now. And then next we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana. 22 minutes. The institution of the sacred, organizations and institutions, spiritual authority, memory, traditional teachings, convention. All about learning, for real. Memory, traditional teachings. Hierophant makes me think of like library, like studying, learning something new, like mastery, practicing mastery. Princess of Wands, the fuel of the fire, and then the Two of Swords, the fulcrum of the mind. I love that, because that whole studying and or like diving into whatever it is that interests you, which is like a fuel to your fire, I feel. And it really does expand the mind, I feel like, when we learn about things, especially the things that we're actually passionate about. When we really get into them, it's like powerful. And I think learning in general is just, obviously, I just feel like the world should never stop learning. No matter how much we know, it's always more. It's always more. So like, expand your mind. This could be a good time for people to like learn more about, you know, like the law of attraction, or spending more time in your own brain, understanding your own brain. You're even learning about the brain and how it works. Like, I was talking to my friend the other day about this book that I read a couple of years ago, which I probably need to reread, called like The Monkey Mind, or like How to Train the Monkey Mind. And it was talking about like I always say the word wrong, but the amygdala, amygdala. I don't know how to say it, but that part of the brain that's like the fight or flight. And it was talking about how we literally have to like retrain they call it the monkey mind, to understand like this is not like, we are not in the jungle anymore hunting for food. Like, you are not a little kid anymore. Like, so I think even stuff like that, like learning about our own psychology and studying, or even escaping through fiction. I've been trying to read more fiction because I want to write fiction, but nonfiction does always pull me. I will say that. I started listening to this ebook, which I haven't in a couple weeks, but it's called How to Be an Adult in Relationships. And man, when I tell you, I've learned a lot from that. And I only listened to like 6 or 7 chapters, but I was just like, wow, it's just so much to learn about how we are as humans here in this experience. And like, it's really enlightening. Like, and I feel like winter is just a good time to study and to get into like that bag and like to learn and to brush up on your skills, and all the time that we have indoors to like get some books and learn some stuff, it's not even about becoming better, but know yourself, love yourself more. I feel like a part of to know ourselves is to love ourselves. So understanding how we are, why we are how we are, and how to move forward with that in the most positive way and optimistic way, and not forcing the change, and being okay with who we are now, and understanding like the way our mind works and our pattern works, or studying whatever it is that you want to get better at, okay. Next we have the Hermit, which is also a major arcana. And I feel like winter season, Hermit, big Hermit. I love Hermit mode, not gonna lie. The Hermit, the seed of light in the darkness and imparter of wisdom. A hermit, or somebody who enjoys solitude, wisdom, and loneliness. And the Hermit card literally reminds me of Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle. And I will always bring that up because learning to sit in solitude and learning to appreciate silence and stillness is like all what Hermit mode is about. And it's no better time to do that than in the thick of winter, for real, when it's like you get to spend more time indoors being that hermit, which is clarified by the 6 of Cups. The pleasure of the sun child and the Ace of Pentacles, the seed in the garden. I love that. I love that so much. I feel like the great thing about Hermit mode is we really reconnect with ourselves. And whenever we do like sit in silence and solitude, we really connect with like our highest self, which is like outside of the body, but like who we really are. Because really silence and stillness is like peace, is like, I don't even know how to put it, but I like these cards because I feel like in the thick of silence, which is crazy because like the vent just stopped right then and there. But in like the midst of that is where I feel like we get inspired with new ideas, or like we really tap into what it is that our soul craves. So I think that winter season, this next month is really a good time to just go inside and see what new seeds you'll plant that will, blossom when we get to springtime. Truly, it's beautiful. It really is. Okay. Final pull. The Chariot. We got the Chariot clarified by the Lovers, which is like the soul extended in action, gaining momentum and speed, swift, assured victory, facing a situation head on, progress. I feel like the chariot energy is really like, and you know, time doesn't really exist. So I won't say like after Mars goes retrograde, goes back direct. But like I said, things are going to pick up soon. And the things that we've been craving and really wanting to happen and the things that we felt desperate for will soon be like here. We'll be like, wow, that was fucking easy. Like the universe is like, I know, I said just wait a fucking minute. Drop your expectations on time and let me do my thing. It's working out. Received. Then we have that clarified about the Lovers card. Yearning for reunion, love, seeking union with another person or with the divine, yearning, being two parts of the same whole. And I also love that because the Lovers card is representative of Gemini, which is what Mars is retrograding right now. So I feel like that speaks to that even more. But yeah, connecting with the divine. I literally, or you know, our soulmates, which don't have to be romantic, can be friends, can be teachers, you know, whatever, can be kids that we love. But yeah, in the divine, that's like literally been one of my goals to remember this past, I don't even know how long, but as many times as I can remind myself, I'm like, universe, divine, I really want to connect with you and to speak with you more and to find myself sharing more moments of gratitude when things are actually good instead of coming to you when I really need you and when I'm feeling low, you know? But learning how to come to the divine even when everything is like great. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. You know, everything is not exactly how I would have imagined it being right now, but I'm absolutely grateful for the way that everything is, for the breath inside of me, for the collective tuning in for this, for the messages that we've received tonight, for this moment, for this very, very, very moment, you know? And if I never have another moment after this, then I can genuinely say that I'm okay with that. This life has been good to me. You have been good to me. Thank you. And then we got the Four of Wands, the final card of the night, which looks so beautiful. It looks like a celebration of love. Aww. I love that. Four of Wands. Let's see. The Thanksgiving of heart and home. Aw. That's a beautiful way to end this message. Being thankful. Wow, it's literally, that was perfect, right? Yeah. I'm happy to share that moment of gratitude with you guys. I'm happy to share this last message of 2022. 2022 was such a magical year. 222, which signifies change and new beginnings. And collective, the fact that I know that the world around me is a reflection of me, I just know, collective, that we've been through some tremendous changes this year, and how hard it can be sometimes to change and to transition and to shift and to become, you know, the new versions of ourselves and to step into new beginnings. Like, those endings really hurt sometimes. Those transformations really fucking hurt. And I just want to say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us for everything that we've accomplished, for the people that we are becoming. Like, you are tremendous. Please know that you don't ever have to be perfect. I'm grateful for who you are right now. I'm grateful for who I am. And I'm just sending all of the love, all of the warmth, all of the optimism, all of the high spirits, high vibrations, all of the blessings for everybody. I'm calling it into existence for us as we step into this new beginning and leave this last 12 months behind. Hug your people, love your people, hug yourself, love yourself, honor your journey, forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, move forward, be in the present moment, and just feel gratitude, man. Whatever it is that you feel that you're lacking, just know that it is within you. There's nothing that you have to search for. There is nobody that you have to become. There are no goals that you have to reach. You are exactly as you should be at every moment of your life. And whatever it is that you feel like your soul is yearning for, like your journey is yearning for, that seems on the outside like it's missing from your life, just feel it. Hold it. Close your eyes every night or every morning just for a moment and imagine yourself there in that moment, in the gratitude, all the people that you love surrounding you, with all of the security that you can imagine, financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, feeling stable, feeling healed, feeling loved, feeling receptive, feeling peace, feeling gratitude. And know that everything that you want you to, is already yours. Just feel it, imagine it, and see how quickly shit starts manifesting. Things start popping up, chapters start closing, and doors start opening, okay? I love you guys so much. Oh my God. This last video of 2022, I never want to end it. No, I'm just kidding. New beginnings. I will see you guys in 2023. I was gonna blow it out, but I'm like, should I pull another card? I don't know. Happy New Year.